If you are brand new to OneNote and just want to experiment, I do recommend that you create them online first. So I have come to ClassLink and I've reordered mine. So yours are probably still in alphabetical order if you've never gone in and edited, but my OneDrive is right here up top. So scroll down, find OneDrive and click on there. Just like in Google Drive, you can get to all of the other Google apps like Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Forms. The same is true with Microsoft OneDrive. There are other apps available here. You can click on the little white waffle in the top left corner. I'm using Edge, but if you're using Chrome, you also have a colorful waffle in the top left corner here. That's for Chrome. We want to use the white waffle in OneDrive. Once you click on it, it actually becomes a black waffle. And this lists all the most common apps. It also uses a little bit of AI, so it fills in other ones that you use. If you never use OneDrive, you're just going to have 6 or 7 other ones up at the top. If you click on OneNote, then it will take you to where you can create a new notebook. And you're just going to click on New Notebook. And if this is just for practice, then you can use a name like Delete Me Later. Or actually, I don't think I've used the word practice before. So I'm going to make myself a practice notebook here. I do find it's best. You don't have to create online first anymore. You used to have to if you were going to use this on more than one device. But I do find it still works best. So I've now created my notebook. It's called Practice. You see that right here. And next thing you want to do is open in your desktop app. Once you click on this, your experience is going to differ by user. So I have a window popping up asking to try to open it specifically in OneNote for Windows 10. I'm going to pause here for a moment and point out that when I look up OneNote on my device, I have 2 different OneNotes, the OneNote app and the OneNote for Windows 10 app. Those are 2 different tools, unfortunately. Microsoft almost killed this one off. This was the original one. But a lot of people still love it. I'm not a fan. So they both still exist. So that's confusing. For my device, this is set up so it opens automatically in the OneNote for Windows 10 app. You may get an additional pop-up here that says, we'd like you to select which version you want. If that happens, go ahead, open that, and then you'll have OneNote and OneNote for Windows 10 listed. Or you might see OneNote 2016. OneNote for Windows 10 listed. There will also be a box saying always choose this one. I recommend you don't click the box and you select OneNote for Windows 10. Why don't you want to select the box? Well, there might be a use case where you actually want to open the older version. There are a few tools in there that don't exist in the newer version. There's a lot of tools that exist in the newer version that don't exist in the older version. This one's more fully featured. That's why I prefer that one. That's the one I'm going to show you. So you definitely want to click that. But you don't want to select the box that says always choose this one. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this in OneNote on my desktop. And so I already had OneNote on my desktop open. You can see faintly there it is OneNote for Windows 10. And there's no sections here. So at this point you can click to add sections. You give that section a name. And you can click to add pages. And from here you can just experiment and play around in here. I have other videos that show you what OneNote is capable of doing. A lot of things are under the Insert tab. A lot of things are under the Draw tab. If you're under the Insert tab and it's not letting you insert things, probably your cursor is up here. It's kind of weird that it is letting me insert up there. Normally, if your cursor is up here, it won't let you insert things. So you need to click down here into the body. Oh, it's because it's still syncing. So it doesn't realize that my cursor is in the wrong place. So you can experiment in here. Or you can close this little box and notice that, oh, I was on the desktop version when I made that section. It now exists in the online version. So they are syncing with each other. Anything that I do here will also appear on the online version. Anything I do on the online version will appear on the desktop version. This is the version that your students would have access to in a Chromebook. And has most of the features of the desktop app. Desktop app does have more features, so if you want to know what you as a teacher can do, come here. If you want to know what your students can do on the Chromebook, then you can work in here. I would say that Google always syncs faster than Microsoft, and that is especially true with OneNote. So syncing is kind of the speed of syncing is the, I would say, worst feature of OneNote. So notice it's still spinning here. That's partly because of the network I'm on right now, and partly because of it just syncs slower. So you can practice in here, and then come back to the document and check out other things that you might want to try out.